playing with Georgie again, I see. All right, come on, Georgie. Scoot, 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 scoot. Okay, and oh, wow. Hello, everyone. I'm All Hallows Eve, the Halloween Fanatic. That's right, and you no doubt can guess what this episode is going to be about. And since this is a special episode, let me better prepare the scenery. Yes, we are talking about the pumpkin. Most referred to as a type of winter squash, the pumpkin, a large orange vegetable, which technically is actually considered to be a fruit, well, is it a vegetable or is it a fruit? I'll leave that for all of you to decide. Well, you look like a vegetable, and according to this, your orange skin comes from beta-carotene, which is also found in carrots, which also is a vegetable. Or maybe you're just considered a fruit because you look like a big orange watermelon. When it comes to the pumpkin, it seems to come in a wide range of sizes, from small to average to some that are so large you can practically park them in your garage. It's become a symbol for the fall season alongside leaves and corn stalks. It's also used along with a turkey to represent Thanksgiving. But when it's carved up and becomes a jack-o'-lantern, that's when it becomes the main symbol for Halloween. Wow! No wonder why this coat felt so uncomfortable. Let us go back in time as we go through the pages of Hallows Eve historical history. It is believed that the pumpkin first originated in North America about 9,000 years ago. But an amazing discovery took place during an archaeological dig in Mexico. Psst, go! These were the oldest pumpkin seeds on record, dating back as far as 7,000 to 5,550 BC. So as you can see, the pumpkin... Well, moving right along. When it comes to learning about things in history, it's always a good idea to talk with those who have had the experience. And there's one sweet little old lady that we all know of who has had a long history with plants. So we'd like to ask her what she knows about pumpkins in a segment that I'd like to call Let's Ask Grandma.
What do I know about pumpkins? Well, let me tell you something. Okay, back in the days of Salem, that's when us witches, lady folks, that's when we used to plant pumpkin seeds in the early month of March. See, and in that way, all summer long, that's when the vines grow all over the field and all over the place. And then that way we have a nice harvest of pumpkins in the month of October. See, that's for our harvest time, okay? And what was great was we had vast amounts of pumpkins for all kinds of things, like jack-o'-lanterns and pies and pumpkin spice lattes. Another nice thing when they're growing, they grow these nice little flowers on them. They're really nice. That's before the pumpkins start growing, okay? And, they don't actually grow these things right here. That's just a decoration I put in there. Okay, but anyway, I gotta tell you one thing though. These make for strange houseplants. Just look for example. They look like nice little plants there. Yeah, nice with their leaves and all that. But I gotta tell you, they have got a weird smell to them. And they got these like little pointy things all over them. I guess that's to ward off anything trying to get at the pumpkins or whatever. But and another thing is, these things like grow fast, and sometimes I swear you can see them like moving around like snakes in there. And not only that, but the vines start getting really big and they go all over the house. So I don't recommend this as a houseplant. So all in all, that's what I know about pumpkins. I know about growing them, I know about harvesting them, and I know about preparing them. What? If I don't recommend growing pumpkins indoors, then why am I doing it? But that's because there's a lot of squirrels around that are looking to eat pumpkins and stuff like that. They're especially looking for nuts, just like you.
And cut. Thank you, Grandma.
Okay, are we done?
Yeah, that's a wrap.
Oh, good, because I'm going to put this thing outside because it does smell. It's weird. It's kind of like a spearmint and a petroleum mixed together. Woo!
So is that what I smell?
What? Where'd I get the watch? What? All Hallows Eve gave it to me. Some people.
It was back. Somewhere in the 19th century, the Celts praised the gods in giving thanks for a good harvest. And there was one item from this harvest that we all know was used in the making of the earliest form of a jack-o'-lantern, the turnip. Yes, the turnip. Yeah, I know it's a bit smaller to work with, but you see, there were no pumpkins in Ireland, so you had to make do with what was available. It's Celtic tradition, all right? So just deal with it. Hey, stop that! Just be thankful it's not a radish, okay? Now, get over there and get ready to start carving, Obi-Wan. Unlike a pumpkin, which grows above ground, the turnip is a root vegetable that grows half underground and half above. But in the same tradition, the first step is to remove the top. Normally it doesn't take this long, but I guess you can't rush art. I just hope it didn't take the entire century to finally get started. Once removed, the next step is to hollow it out. Yes, hollow it out. Another difference here is whereas a pumpkin has gooey insides with large seeds, the turnip is of a more solid material. The forming of the face is a crucial part, for it is the face that when glowing at night will be used to ward off evil spirits. Until the final piece was finished and ready to be displayed. And in the tradition of a man named Stingy Jack, the turnip lantern was born. But wouldn't it be interesting if the gods of the harvest decided to alter history a little? And there you have it. We have covered the origins of the pumpkin and the importance that the jack-o'-lantern plays in the tradition of Halloween. Yeah, there are lot of other legends and stories that we could cover, but let's save that for another time, okay? But before we go, let me tell you one final story. This is a legend that's full of mystery. It ponders the question, could this actually exist? Well, we'll try to solve that mystery as we ask the question, What happens to a jack-o'-lantern after Halloween? The time eventually comes when our round orange friend that once illuminated the night to protect us from evil spirits has reached that stage where it can no longer serve its purpose. Gazing upon its face for one final time, not wanting to say goodbye, legend has it of a mysterious place where a jack-o'-lantern can rest its eternal soul. So the journey begins for our lone pallbearer as he takes the trail to find the place of mystery, relying only on an internal map that is written in the legend of 4 clues as to the whereabouts of its location. 4 markers that will guide the way. The first clue was finding the crooked tree of purgatory. So the first clue was discovered. Now he knew he was on the right path. The second clue was to descend the rooted staircase of the dead. The third clue was to pass by the graveyard of the mighty timber. But unknowing what was the fourth clue, our traveler would have to use his own instinct and to take a wild guess. Upon entering this grim place, a feeling of sadness could be felt. So cold, so lifeless, and there it was. The dried up remains of the jack-o'-lanterns of the past. Some mummified. Some appearing as if they are new arrivals in the first stages of decay. Some drying up and turning into dust, while some are slowly decomposing and turning into mush. There are those looking with such lifeless eyes, and some that just look like the same exact pumpkin but filmed from different angles. But the legend was true, and our lone mourner could feel the spirits all around him, just like a pumpkin whisper, feeling the restless souls, the coldness in the air, as if speaking out to him from beyond the grave. Pretty dramatic reading, don't you think? But he knew that this is where his jack-o'-lantern belonged. This would be its final resting place. But the moment finally arrived when it was time to say a fond farewell. Oh, come on. That's how you would kiss your grandmother. Do it like you really mean it.
Halloween